Previously on 19 Kids and Counting.
I proposed.
And I said yes, and we have 3 months to plan the wedding, and there's still a lot that needs to be done.
We're gonna have a meeting with our wedding coordinator.
Do you all want a church wedding?
I know what I'm doing.
Well, Jess and Ben have been now courting for several months. Ben comes up about every other weekend.
Ben, I've been thinking about this for a while. You'd be interested maybe moving up here and staying in our guest house and be able to be here full time.
Coming up on 19 Kids and Counting.
Where are you going? Shooting range. How about you? Go hiking.
Today, Jess and I are both going on dates with our guys.
Now that Jill and Derek are engaged, they'll still have chaperones.
I think this date might be just a little awkward.
That's another reason she got married. We're driving places. So cramped in this truck.
So,
While the older girls are on their dates, I'm taking Jennifer to the eye doctor.
Go ahead and try these on.
I don't want to wear glasses.
Our chaperone, poor guy, he sacrificed a lot.
Now, what is that?
Hummus. It's chickpeas smashed up.
Chicken peas smashed
Not chicken
up?
peas, yeah.
No.
She's something else. Like Annie Oakley or somebody.
they both got guns and I'm the chaperone. I think it should be the other way around.
This is the story of my family.
We're the Duggars.
That's me. I'm Michelle. There's Jim Bob, my wonderful husband, and our children. Josh is our oldest. He married Anna, and they had our first grandchildren, Mackenzie, Michael, and Marcus. Then there's Jana, John David, Jill, Jessa, Ginger, Joseph, Josiah, Joyanna, Jedediah, Jeremiah, Jason, James, Justin, Jackson, Johanna, Jennifer, Jordan, and our youngest daughter, Josie. If you lost count, that's a grand total of 19. And I delivered every one of them.
Of course, with this many kids, we do things a little differently than most families.
It isn't always easy, but somehow we make it all work.
Where are you going? Going to the shooting range. How about you?
I'm gonna
Go hiking.
I am engaged to Derek Dillard, and we courted for 4 months, and then we've been engaged for 2 months now.
Really cute, Jilly. 6, Tessa.
I'm in a courtship with Ben Seawald, and recently Ben moved to our area to work for my dad.
Who's gonna be your chaperone? I think I'm gonna get one of the boys.
Today, Jess and I are both going on dates with our guys, and we're each taking a younger boy as our chaperone.
I'm probably gonna take James.
It's an extra special date for me because it's my birthday.
Now that Jill and Derek are engaged, they'll still have chaperones at all times, not being left alone.
Try to give them all a chance to have chaperones.
You ready to go, Jace?
We try to mix up the chaperones a little bit, give each one of the younger kids opportunity to come with us and kind of get to know our guys better.
We've been courting for about 8 months. I love you.
Love you. Best 8 months of my life.
Yeah, it's been the best 8 months of my life, too.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think this date might be just a little awkward.
I suppose. I love my truck, but it might not be the best vehicle for bringing along a chaperone. We usually take smaller chaperones with us. I mean, Joe and, John David don't come with us a whole lot. It's a little tight.
A little tight. The both feet over here so we can use the stick in the middle.
Recently, I asked Ben if he would like to move up to Northwest Arkansas so he could spend more time with Jessa, and then also for Ben to spend more time with the family for everybody to get to know him. But we're going to have to keep more of an eye on Ben and Jessa and have chaperones. And, of course, they police themselves. But I think as their relationship gets closer, I think they're going to need to be really careful.
That's another reason she got married. We're driving places. So cramped in this truck.
Once we don't need a chaperone anymore, like once we're married, then I'm pretty sure it'll be nice and spacious enough for the two of us.
It'll be our date truck or something.
Yeah.
It's like chaperone elimination truck.
You guys are like on dates in like a luxury car or something?
No, I like your little truck. It's cute. Just like you. It's small.
You like my mega cab?
I love it. It's a cute little truck. He said the truck gets offended if you call it cute. It's the red beast. Is that right?
They're not marrying a car. Marrying
Oh, yes, we do.
Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do.
It's about a done deal.
No, we're not engaged yet, but I imagine that will happen very soon.
Whoa, man.
Yeah, I'm taking this curve time. It's hard. Sorry.
I don't see how Jill didn't get car sick just staring at Derek the whole time.
Our chaperone, poor guy, he sacrificed a lot.
Hey, babe.
Ready to go?
Good to see you. Yeah, ready. Come on, James. Let's go.
So today I have a very special date planned for my sweet fiancée. We're going on a hike for her birthday.
This will be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. The wedding plan is going great, and I think this hiking date will be a great kind of getaway for that. Yeah, time to spend
Enjoy nature.
time alone, a little less noise, more quiet, just get to spend time together.
Today I am chaperoning Jill and Derek. For me, it's not awkward being a chaperone because I'm just here for the food. Starting to get
Oh.
Look out the front.
out there.
Our chaperone, poor guy, he sacrificed a lot to go on our date with us.
I got a little car sick going on the way there. I don't see how Jill didn't get car sick just staring at Derek the whole time. That's pretty crazy.
This is probably my favorite hike. You never got to go hiking with me when I was in Nepal, so.
Aww. Derek's personality, he's very easygoing, steady, very thoughtful.
She's just really warm and compassionate and caring, and that's special, but it's good. It makes you want to be around someone like that. Someday we'll be hiking along together in maybe some other foreign country.
That'd be awesome.
So, well, our standards are a little different now that we're engaged. We want to be a little bit more intimate, but not too intimate. So we're holding hands now. I'll get beside you, that way I can help you down. Watch out for the hole. The hole, yeah. I think it was easier hiking when we were holding hands. You've got 4 legs now and 2 arms you can work with.
I think he was helping me more than I was helping him.
Wow, look at that view.
So pretty.
Well, and I wanted to help her out because I didn't want to, her to just fall in the river or something. We're on a date together. What do you think? How do you like hiking?
I love it. It's you.
What would you do if they broke their courtship rules?
If they break their courtship rules, I call the police.
I love you. This is fun.
Aw, you're so sweet.
While the older girls are on their dates, I'm taking Jennifer to the eye doctor. I took Jennifer to the eye doctor because when we're doing school, she strains. I know she strains her eyes, and then she often will have a headache. And I figure that it is something to do with her vision.
Good to see you again.
Thank you.
How are you this morning?
I'm
Good.
excited.
Are you excited?
I need glasses.
Why?
Because the doctor told me I have to.
Exciting. With 19 children, it does seem like I'm usually always scheduling appointments, whether it's a dental appointment, a doctor's appointment, and so I am the scheduler. I'm the secretary. I'm many, many titles.
All right. Good job putting them on with both hands. That's the right way.
I like that color, purple. This is my favorite color, and I don't like pink.
Jennifer is 6, and she has a very serious personality most of the time. And every once in a while, you can tickle her and get her to, like, crack a big smile. But most of the time, she's very, very stoic.
You look so pretty. Cute. All right, can I borrow those again? I'm going to adjust them for you.
I kind of describe where I'm at in life right now with my family is that I've got, my adult children, my daughters, older daughters, that are in these courtship and engagement relationships. But then I've got the middles and the littles where I'm still training and doing all those sweet mommy things with them. And so it's kind of a fun place to be. I've got best friends and adult children here, and then I've got these little girls that I'm still getting to snuggle with and love on. I'm just so happy that your headaches will go away. It'll take a little while, probably about 2 weeks, to get adjusted. And then you'll feel no more headaches.
Who else in your family wears glasses?
Jill, my mom, my dad.
Okay. Does that feel better? Mm-hmm. It does. Good.
Jenny doesn't usually get excited about much of anything. But I think she will get more excited about her glasses as time goes on.
You guys are all set.
Awesome. Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, we'd like to try out the shooting range.
Very good.
I have faith in my sister that she's going to be a better shot than Ben.
I think he's feeling the pressure, don't you?
I was a little bit maybe nervous, shooting after Jessa.
Today, Ben and I are going on a date, and Jason is our chaperone.
Hi there.
Hey, how's it going?
We're doing pretty well. How about yourself?
I'm doing great.
Jess and Ben are just a great match because they go together good. Like a puzzle piece, just like, man.
Good. Want to get in and shoot a little bit today?
Yeah, we'd like to try out the shooting range.
Very good.
Ben and I were talking, and we thought something fun to do would be to go to the gun range.
I'm going to get you some eye and ear protection. We'll go to the range.
My family shoots guns quite a bit. Actually, for my 18th birthday, we all went to the same shooting range. I'm not like a horrible shot. I wouldn't say I'm the best either, but just got to outshoot the person next to you.
Guys, we're going to step down here to lane 5. The main thing here is safety. We want everybody to have a good time. We want everybody to go home safe, okay? So we're going to keep the guns pointed downrange at all times. We're not going to step out of the lane with a gun. We're always going to do the loading here in the lane, a finger not on the trigger until we're actually ready to shoot, okay? Any questions about any of that? All right, let's have some fun.
This is the first time Jess and I have actually been to this shooting range together, and well, really the first time we've actually gone and shot guns together.
Who wants to shoot first? Ladies first? You can put the pressure on him that way. Show him how good you can shoot, okay?
All right.
All right, let's go for that.
Ladies first.
I let Jessa shoot first because, ladies first, and also I don't know, wanted to see what I was up against.
All right, thank you.
I have faith in my sister that she's going to be a better shot than Ben. I mean, just because she's my sister.
Keep it pointed downrange, not up. There you go. Great. Let's do it again.
That's loud.
Very natural. I think he's feeling the pressure, don't you?
No, only got one that sent it.
It's one thing to shoot with your uncles, shoot by yourself. It's another thing to shoot when your girl's watching.
Show off too much now. Don't make me feel bad.
I don't want to mess up in front of you.
Is that the embarrassing?
Maybe a little bit.
Got your air protection on you? We're ready to go.
I was a little bit maybe nervous, shooting after Jessa, especially seeing how she did so well.
I don't know, it kind of makes me just a little bit nervous. They both got guns and I'm the chaperone. I think it should be the other way around.
Pretty good, pretty good.
I think you guys are doing great. I'll send that right back to you. So, who's the best shooter?
Ben is pretty good with a gun. Pretty good aim.
Jess has been doing pretty good.
Doing great.
See, he's just so humble. He didn't want to make me feel bad. So, he hit a couple outside the target just so I would feel like I was really doing something good. Ain't that right?
All right, you can think that if you want. You're quite the sure shot. Like Annie Oakley or somebody.
I think Jess was a better shot. Although Ben was really good, Jessa just, topped it.
You're pretty skilled, I'm telling you. She's something else. So, just another skill that, I didn't know my girl had, but I'm not surprised anymore.
Go on, go on.
I don't know what this stuff is. It's grossed me out.
Did you want some figs?
Figs?
Yeah, you like figs? You look like the kind of guy that would like some figs.
Derek and I are going on a special little trip. We're taking a hike and then we're gonna have a picnic. James is our chaperone for today, and it's also special because it's my birthday.
Perfect spot. I think Jill and Derek are a good pair because Jill always wanted somebody that's tall. And Derek fits that description pretty well.
Well, I was thinking we could have a picnic right here and relax a little bit, enjoy the scenery. So.
It's beautiful. Beautiful day.
Beautiful day with a beautiful girl. Good view.
And a beautiful boy.
Yeah, and our faithful chaperone. Thanks for coming, James.
Thanks, James. Before this date, I've been a chaperone a couple times before in different occasions. Yeah, so I'm pretty used to it.
We've got some bread. So, dip the cheese.
I do appreciate Derek's romance, and just he's so thoughtful, and so everything from taking the hike to packing a really nice lunch and putting a lot of thought into it.
Good stuff here.
Aww,
Happy birthday, sweetie.
Sweet, babe.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you. So nice. And they're pink. My favorite color.
I love you.
You're the best. The flowers were a really sweet surprise that he had for me. It was lovely.
Can I have your plate, sweetie? I'll make you up a plate.
Thank you, babe. Whoops.
Oh, feed some to the bears.
I'll be the taste.
You'll keep an eye out. Get some hummus. Here, I'm gonna serve you up. It's your birthday.
Aw, you're sweet.
You want couscous and hummus? Or
Take your fork. I'll give you a little bit to try.
I haven't seen it before. I don't think I've ever eaten any of those foods before. Until that day, it's just like grossed me out.
there you go. That's your ration for the day.
You want to give him some bread?
Suppose you can have some bread too.
Oh, yes.
Goat cheese? Yeah,
I got some cheese.
but from a goat.
Rather not.
Do you want some figs?
Figs?
Yeah. You like figs?
What?
You look like the kind of guy that would like some figs. Yeah, they're good.
I think Jill.
Here, give me your plate and I'll give you a sample. There we go.
That's a fig.
Yeah, it's good. All right,
It's
we're
like
gonna
a
pray.
fried blueberry.
I think we enjoyed the picnic more than James did. I think he really enjoyed being with us. He loves spending time with us, but I think he'll fill up on some other food when he gets home.
I hope he had some other snacks packed away in his pockets.
Yeah.
Now, what is that?
That's hummus. It's chickpeas smashed up.
What?
It's like
Just try
chickpeas.
it.
Yeah, you'll like it.
Chicken peas
No,
smashed
chicken
up?
peas. Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna say
With
that's
garlic.
sick.
Something like
It's
that.
okay.
It's good. It's like garlic dip.
It is good.
Dip with. It's my best birthday with you.
Oh, well.
How come it's my best?
This is my best May 17th. I figured this would be better than a restaurant. So, just the two of us, a little bit.
And James.
Yeah, and James, of course.
My birthday celebration was amazing because I was with the most amazing guy. And it was awesome. The scenery, the location for our date was beautiful, and Derek put a lot of thought into it.
I'd be a chaperone again, but first I'd make sure what they're gonna have for dinner.
Ready to head back? Well, I think the date was
Awesome.
awesome, excellent, because of spending time with my favorite person in the whole world.
Coming up on 19 Kids and Counting, we have 4 different flavors.
This is one of the more fun Aspen planning a wedding because he doesn't like to eat cake. It tastes kind of like butter too. I like butter.
Today we're having a craft day at our house.
Michael, don't taste it. It will look like cookie dough, but don't taste it. Like, it is and I decorate it.
Jill and Derek and I are looking for possible wedding venues.
We're sending out 1,000 invitations.
The list keeps growing. There's a ton that needs to be done.
It's very fancy. We're more barefoot and backyard kind of people.
Putting the soapbox derby cars together was a disaster.
But where are the wheels at? It said wheels not included.
I think we put this together wrong.
This is the story of my family.
We're the Duggars.
That's me. I'm Michelle. There's Jim Bob, my wonderful husband, and our children. Josh is our oldest. He married Anna, and they have our first grandchildren, Mackenzie, Michael, and Marcus. Then there's Jana, John David, Jill, Jessa, Ginger, Joseph, Josiah, Joanna, Jedediah, Jeremiah, Jason, James, Justin, Jackson, Johanna, Jennifer, Jordan, and our youngest daughter, Josie. If you lost count, that's a grand total of 19. And I delivered every one of them.
Of course, with this many kids, we do things a little differently than most families.
It isn't always easy, but somehow we make it all work.
I am engaged to Derek Dillard and am currently in the process of planning the wedding. The wedding is about 2.5 months away. We have a lot of stuff that we still have to do. We have to do cake testing, find our venue, find my address, and send out our invitations, and just the list keeps growing. It really does. There's a ton that needs to be done.
Jill being our first daughter to get married, we realized this is going to be a big event. Just about anything we do is a big event, but this is going to be over the top, I'm sure.
Welcome. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Amanda Capps is a friend of mine who has also been a previous client twice, actually. I was there for Cooper's birth, and then I also delivered baby Ellen.
This is Derek.
Hi, very nice day. She is very sweet and has offered to make my wedding cake.
I have done cakes kind of as a hobby for a long time. They gave me a call and asked if I would be interested in doing Jill's cake, and I was like, sure, that would be awesome. I would be honored to do that.
I've never been cake tasting before.
And I've never been cake tasting either.
All right, what do you want to try first?
Well, now that Jill and Derek are engaged, they have changed their guidelines in their relationship. They can hold hands now, but they still hold to having a chaperone at all times.
So this is the traditional pound.
Layered inside those cakes, she also had 4 different fillings.
This has a strawberry filling. This one is probably going to be a little bit denser on the cake part.
This is one of the more fun tasks when planning a wedding because you get to eat cake. Who doesn't like to eat cake?
The brides are always like, wait a minute, I have to fit in my dress.
Yes, this is true. And with Jessa, her time's probably coming pretty soon, so she's like, I gotta fit into mine too at some point.
I am in a relationship with Ben Seawald, and we've been courting for 10 months now.
Wow.
Ben just moved into our family's guest house. Not sure if having him closer will speed things up or not. I mean, we're kind of already headed in that direction, but who knows, maybe we'll get there faster.
And this is a traditional white, and it has a raspberry filling. When most brides pick a white wedding cake, this is the cake that they go with.
Yeah, it's lighter than the pound.
So this is the French vanilla, and this has a vanilla custard filling.
It's very good. It's light, like not too sweet.
I'm not gonna have cake at my wedding because just untraditional like that.
What do you want instead?
I'm just gonna have ice cream, that's all. Ice cream all around.
All right, well then we've got the fourth and final one. This is the golden butter. It's not as thick as the pudding.
It tastes kind of like butter too. I like butter. I think we like 2 different kinds of cake, but I didn't really have one in particular just because I wouldn't really be eating the whole cake. So it wasn't something that was like, I have to have this kind of cake.
Yeah. What's the traditional size as far as like what you were thinking?
Mostly the size is based on the size of the wedding and how many people the cake actually needs to feed. I think it'll be absolutely stunning.
Yay!
Just like the bride.
Oh, you're sweet.
I really am excited about the cake design. Thank you.
They decided on the French vanilla cake with the strawberry filling, a off-white buttercream frosting garnished with flowers. We're going to do a 16-inch round, a 14-inch round, a 12-inch round, and a 6-inch round.
We still need to find our venue, but things are coming together. Decided on our cake, and things are coming.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Lots of planning, coming together.
Today we're having a craft day. Each of the kids have a paving stone that we're going to get to mix the concrete.
Today we're wedding venue shopping. How many people maximum could you accommodate?
300 is our max.
Oops.
We're back in D.C. from visiting with the family, and we're getting settled back into our daily routine.
Today we're going to make paving stones. Are you ready?
A paving stone is just a cement block that you can make and decorate yourself and then use as a stepping stone or yard art.
Water in from Marcus. Mackenzie's been doing like homeschool type lessons for about 6 months, although she's only 4, so she's not officially doing school, but we're getting a fun jump start. Here, just set this down right here and pour it in. Pour it in really slow. So with homeschooling, it gives you the opportunity to do fun hands-on projects and try to make it educational and fun at the same time. Mix it, mix it, mix it. Is yours turning into mud?
Mine is turning into mud. Michael, don't taste it, because it will look like cookie dough, but don't taste it, because it's not cookie dough.
There we go. Wow, good job.
I'm always looking for activities for the kids to be a part of, whether it's something like making paver stones or if it's helping me make dinner and getting to measure things and add and learning to count and just kind of trying to incorporate learning into our daily routine.
You want it to be so flat, like a pancake. Oh my. Oh my. Here we go. Who wants to help Mommy set the timer? Come on. Yeah, big helpers. Come here.
It was a real messy day.
Today we're wedding venue shopping, and Michelle is coming with us as our chaperone.
Our first venue is Magnolia Gardens.
Good to meet you.
Congratulations.
The mother of the bride. My mom is a good chaperone to bring along. She's good with large groups and figuring out this would work or this may be another. You might want to put that on the third on your list or whatever. So I'm really excited that she gets to come along today.
Let's start this way. I'd love to show you some of our outside areas.
For a wedding venue, we want to make sure, first of all, that it looks nice. And secondly, we want to also have enough space for all of our guests. Parking is something we want to take into account.
We would prefer to have our reception near our ceremony location.
Magnolia Gardens is really pretty. I like the outdoor field. They have several different lawns that you could have your wedding ceremony on.
Also, we have a beautiful koi pond. I've been told it has over 200 koi in there, which is a great place for you to have as in your background of your wedding.
Go fishing?
No, you are not allowed to go fishing in our koi pond. So this entire area would be open to you to do really whatever you'd like to have done here.
How many people maximum could you accommodate?
300 is our max.
We probably should have asked about occupancy before we went to Magnolia Gardens. With as many people as we have in our family, you multiply that 19 times and you have that many friends. And so, oops.
Magnolia Gardens has a lot to offer. It may not be big enough for a Duggar wedding.
It's the timer. Let's go check on it.
When the concrete was ready, we headed back into the kitchen to decorate the pavers. So to decorate the pavers, we got stamps for them to be able to, write their name in it.
Start over here, and then we'll go around. Push it in. Very good. M. Now here's an A.
Mommy, where is the E? Where is the E? Find the E. I get my name, and I put it in, and I decorate it right.
Really hard. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Push your thumb.
My finger hook.
Beautiful. Kenzie, good job. Okay, Kenzie, I'm going to get you a paper towel in just a second.
Hurry up, Mommy. Hurry up. Put our hands in them and then decorated all around it. And then we did our rainbow on the top.
And you tell him to have fun, Marcus.
We had so much fun making the paver stones, and so the kids enjoyed getting their hands all dirty and punching their name in and decorating it. So I think it'll be really cute to have in our yard and for the kids to always remember this special day.
A few weeks ago, the kids were looking online and found some soapbox derby kits.
Derby or dirty? Derby. Derby cart.
The country club is not really the Duggars' typical style. We're more barefoot and backyard kind of people.
The next wedding venue option is Springdale Country Club.
Oh, mother of the bride. Derek, nice meeting you all.
Springdale Country Club is nice. I think it's bigger, so it might fit the number of people.
This is our ballroom.
How pretty.
Wow.
There are always budget concerns in the Duggar family. We always are thinking about a budget.
Really nice. Pretty. I like this.
I like the windows too.
Open, yeah.
We did discuss with Jill beforehand about her wedding budget. And ironically, she was the one that came up with the whole idea of setting her budget herself before Dad and I even had to say anything about it. Oh, wow.
Golf course.
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, so pretty.
Springdale Country Club is really nice. It's beautiful. It might seat more people, so it was really neat to get to go around there and kind of see their accommodations.
The country club is not really the Duggars' typical style. It's very fancy. We're more barefoot and backyard kind of people.
A few weeks ago, the kids were looking online and found some soapbox derby kits. And we thought, hey, that would be really fun for maybe get a few of those, and we build them and put them together and have a Duggar soapbox derby race.
Derby or dirty? Derby. Derby cart. That doesn't make sense though if you didn't said dirty. Cause soap box dirty car.
Each group would build a car, and then we'll take them out somewhere and race them. How's that sound?
Yeah.
We divided into 3 teams. Joseph, Jer, and Jed are the leaders because they're the oldest that are there.
Let's go ahead and clear out the furniture here, and then we'll build the cars right here, okay? Yeah. Okay, let's set it right. Okay.
A lot of times in our family, anything can turn into a competition.
The first race we're going to have is to see who can get their car put together first. So, when you mark and set, go.
When we started putting the kits together, we realized we had everything except for the wheels.
But where are the wheels at?
In very small print at the very bottom, it said wheels not included. You have to buy separately, and so
I guess we have to postpone our race until we get those. Hey, Jason, you did that.
The idea of building them sounded fun until we got there to it. And not fun. Because there's so many nuts and bolts you have to put in this thing. It's like crazy.
We could hurry and probably catch up with them. Looks like they've got something figured out. Let's see if theirs looks like.
Justin and James are doing a good job of helping out, and that I could probably let them go, and they could probably do it themselves.
Jason and Johanna have really been doing good. They just, handing stuff, and then Jason, he's put a little bit together so far. So, yeah, I have a really good team.
Here we go, Jed. Let's go. Race is on. Grab it, Jed. Grab it. Let's go.
I have Jackson and Jennifer on my team, and so it's been a little bit harder because sometimes those two get really distracted and wander off. I think Jennifer does have a longer attention span than Jackson, and I don't know. I'm just guessing. Yeah.
I tell you what, how can I help you speed this thing up, Jed?
I noticed that Jed was kind of falling behind because he had Jackson and Jenny as his helpers, and they really weren't as much help as they needed to be. So I jumped in and helped him to try to catch him up.
Where's your other one at, Jed? Hurry. Hey, we're passing them up. Look, we caught up with them. We're passing them up. We're in second place now.
We were in the lead. Jed was next to us. And Jer, he was just right behind us. Joe was just like putting parts together like a crazy mechanic. And so he started sticking all this stuff together. And then my dad noticed.
Hey, why is this cable rubbing on the outside of this wooden area? I think we put this together wrong.
We're sending out 1,000 invitations. I think that it would be able to hold the amount of people we're expecting.
It's about 3.5 hours of work, and we put it together upside down.
Putting the soapbox derby cars together was a disaster. Putting the soapbox derby cars together was a disaster.
I was the ones with the directions, and they were just kind of following what I was telling them to do. They weren't just looking at their instructions. They were kind of looking over, just seeing what we were doing, and so we all messed up.
It's about 3.5 hours of work, and we put it together upside down.
Daddy, it doesn't really matter, does it?
It does matter, guys. It doesn't really matter. It won't work the way we've done it.
End up, we put the axle on the wrong side. We're all trying to work as quick as we can to get this flipped over.
Hey, let's go, hurry.
It was total chaos.
We're almost done, hurry, hurry, Jed.
Jed and I were ahead just for a little while, and then Jer passed us up, and then there came Joseph. Joseph just, like a machine, just started getting everything together, got it all finished up.
Yeah, I think we're done. We're done. Yeah.
Joseph came in first. Jer came in second. Jed and I, we were last. It was really sad.
Congratulations, Joseph.
Thank
you. And your team, y'all won fair and square. So,
Joseph won the battle, but not the war.
Everybody did a great job putting the cars together, but I think we're going to have some fine-tuning on the brakes, the steering, and everything. It'll be interesting to see who wins the race.
Now all we lack is decorating the cars and putting on wheels.
Today, Jill and Derek and I are looking for possible wedding venues, and our last stop is Cross Church in Springdale.
Nice to see you again. Good to see you. I'm very familiar with Cross Church. My parents were actually married there, and then they renewed their vows there. So I'm familiar with it, but it'll be different going there to look at it as a place that I may be getting married.
The bottom floor seats about 1,500.
That's just on the floor.
That's just on the floor.
We're sending out 1,000 invitations. Of course, some of that's going to be give or take as far as if they come. But I think that it would be able to hold the amount of people we're expecting.
But we can walk down here. You can look at the stage.
I think it would be very sweet if Jill picked this location at First Baptist, which now is Cross Church, for her wedding venue. It would bring back sweet memories. Well, when Jim and I got married, we chose to get married there because that was the church that we attended. And then Jim and I, we also did our vow renewal there. We did it in the very same place that we were married 25 years before, and just had a really sweet time of recommitting, ourselves to one another.
I think it'd be really neat for Jill to get married at the same church that I grew up at and that Michelle and I got married at.
It definitely looked a lot different when we got married.
It's a huge stage.
This might be Duggar size here.
It is. Okay, let's go look out here. This is all covered.
Nice.
We have a large concrete area here, and it's very pretty.
Think about this being used for even a reception, because I've been here several times, but this is really, I think, perfect for that.
Thinking.
It looked very promising, like that might be a good fit.
After looking around and looking at all the different wedding venues, we have decided Cross Church will be where we'll be getting married. And it's a good thing because the wedding is coming up soon, so I'm glad we were able to get that nailed down. Another thing checked off the list.
Next time on 19 Kids and Counting.
Today, Derek and I are shopping for our wedding bands.
Jim Mom is crying all the time. It must be much.
Time to do it.
Oh my goodness.
Hide the food. I'm gonna go down there to get him back on that fitness track. Really? Well, what is this? What is this?
This is not going to be good.
The best thing about living close is that we get to see each other more.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's an engagement soon.